So I recently picked up the Apple Watch Ultra 3 for myself just because I wanted to get a gift for myself for just all the hard work I've been putting in different aspects of my life. And I like tech, so I don't spend a lot of money on things like clothes and shoes and this and that and whatnot, right? So this was a great gift to myself. And the reason I went with this watch is because I had the original Apple Watch Ultra. I kept it for 2 years, never upgraded to the Ultra 2. Matter of fact, I traded in the Apple Watch when I was buying my iPad Pro and Mac Mini. And the reason for that was because I was using a smart ring and I was like, do I really need the Apple Watch? But I think later on down the line, I really started to miss just like the different aspects of the Apple Watch, like the ability to just like control music while I'm driving just from my wrist and just being able to track my workouts and just a lot of little things. It's not like the Apple Watch Ultra does all these amazing things that I need, but it's just a nice watch to have simply because it's like a chameleon when it comes to watches. And when I first got into watches, I quickly realized that, wow, I have to buy like a different watch for different things. Like I have a black Michael Kors watch, and then I have a silver Citizens watch, and then I also have like a silver with a leather band from Michael Kors as well. And those after getting those three watches, I was like, wow, I'm gonna need like so many different watches. And one of the things I really liked when the first Apple Watch came out was the ability to change bands and just change the look of the watch without having to change your watch. And I was reminded of that because as soon as I got this, immediately my entire collection of Apple Watch bands that I've gathered throughout the years, whether that was for my Series 4 or if it was simply one of the newer bands that I just bought for myself. But that's the nice thing, right? Like you can dress this down, dress it up. Like I went with the natural titanium. I originally wanted to go for the black one, but what I love about the natural titanium is that it's such a neutral color. And then on top of that, I don't have to worry about scratches and scuffs in the long run because I had such a good experience with the Apple Watch Ultra. I had that for 2 years and I didn't have any scuffs or any damage done to that watch. So it was a very durable watch. And so I went with that natural titanium once again, just simply because whether I put on a regular strap that I can use day to day, or if I put on something like one of my leather straps, it all just works. Everything works with this color, and it just is able to be rocked with like a casual outfit that is like this, which is what I find myself in day to day. Or when I have an event to attend, I can throw on a Milanese loop or the new titanium one that I got and dress it up. And it just blends into every outfit so well. Now, one of the things I want to touch up on is price. This particular one that I bought with the titanium band comes in at $900. And a lot of people get caught up on the price, like, oh, the price. Like, when you want to buy nice things, you got to pay for it, man. Like it's really that simple. And price is relative to if it makes sense for you, then that's fine. I see people that spend thousands of dollars on sneakers. I would never do that. But hey, if that floats your boat, go for it. And so this watch being that kind of watch that's like targeted towards like adventure seekers, people climbing mountains and deep sea diving, I'm not that individual. I simply just like this because it's a great watch. I like the look of it. I like the larger display. Even though I've had my fair share of adventures, I've hiked the Rocky Mountains in icy conditions. I've hiked a lot in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. And so, me and the wife, we love to go on adventures like that. We did a cross country road trip across America, which involved a lot of walking and hiking. So, even though I'm not an athlete, I do consider myself fit enough to wear an Apple Watch Ultra that is going to be able to track my workouts, give me those like ring animations throughout the day, that little bit of motivation that you get. Now, one of the things I love about the Apple Watch Ultra is the large display. And on this display, I have actually placed a matte screen protector. So the screen protector I always talk about because I really love them. I use them on all devices, whether it's my iPhone or iPad. It's the Matcha screen protector, and I just out of curiosity when I got this, I looked it up. And even on my Apple Watch Ultra, a lot of people are like, why would you put a screen protector on it? Because I want to protect my device. Why do you care? Like, it's just that simple. I'm somebody that likes to protect all of my devices because I keep them for a long time and I like to keep them looking good as long as possible. Call this crystal glass or sapphire or this glass or whatever ceramic shield and whatnot, right? It doesn't matter. Glass is glass. And even as durable as it's made to be, eventually at some point, it is going to crack or scratch. And I'd rather not. Another thing I really love about not only the Ultra 3, but I mentioned this in my original Apple Watch Ultra review, is just the battery life. Simply because like my days start really early at 4 o'clock in the morning. And by the time I get into bed, it's sometimes like 11, 12 o'clock at night, simply because I make these YouTube videos in the evening after my like regular daytime job. So it's a very long day. And for this watch to carry me throughout, despite like notifications and everything, and only go through like 30% of battery, it's just simply amazing. Like, I can't even complain. I don't use it for sleep, although I could use it for sleep, but I just find it to be too bulky to wear at night. And for sleep, I think just having a smart ring is probably the better choice, and that's what I prefer. Lastly, what I also like, and this applies to any Apple Watch. As I mentioned, like with Apple Watches, the nice thing is you have one watch that can be several different watches, and that's why it's like a chameleon. It just literally transforms based on what you need it to do. So the options are endless. You could have 30 bands, you could have 10 bands, or you could have 5 bands, and this watch could be dressed up or dressed down. And so instead of me buying different watches, because I have to tell you, I'm not one of those people that can spend $10,000 on a watch or $20,000. I know there's people out there that buy Rolexes and stuff. I'm not one of them. So honestly, I just wanted to share with you why I bought the Apple Watch Ultra 3, and I'd love to know if you have it or if you're looking at it, what are things that you're considering? So comment down below. If you found some value here, please do give me a thumbs up as that really helps this video get spread out to more people. And like always, thank you so much for your time. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.